Right, we're not back yet. And we're back.
God, those are
We're
good.
drinking, we're going to eat, make some food now. Allison, over to you. It looks like you've got some pastry there.
Yes, I do. We are going to do salmon and puff pastry. And first things, I always put one of these underneath my cutting board.
What is that, like a little
This
sticky mat?
Yes, you can buy this as a shelf liner, but you can buy it in big sheets, and I use it.
Stop it. Well, blow me.
Oh, that keeps you from cutting yourself.
Yes,
Perfect.
or from chasing it around if you're having to cut things on the cutting board. But today we're just going to use it for the puff pastry. We're going to begin, and this is how it looks. It's in the freezer section where the pastries are.
I'm a big fan of this stuff.
Yeah, it's the only kind that I've ever found in the grocery
that's any
store.
good.
Well, the only kind that they sell. But it's two sheets. And
It'd be nice and soused by the time. Oh no, that's us. I forgot.
oh yes, that's us. Anyway,
Rob last night.
I always use gloves. You can buy these at Publix or at any grocery store. I know. Don't get excited now.
Julia's making diamonds, let me tell you.
Don't get excited. Food safety handling.
Okay.
Whenever I handle chicken, raw meat, or raw seafood, I always try to keep gloves.
Sounds like a smart idea.
At the restaurant, I'm constantly using gloves.
Just like the olives for the martini.
That restaurant, which restaurant is that going to be?
Oh, yeah.
I work at Chan's Wine World in Destin, Florida.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we have a nice, beautiful restaurant there.
Excellent.
Full bar. We serve lunch and dinner.
Awesome.
Been a
So we can
blast.
come and request the chef's special.
Exactly.
Gorgeous. All right, go girl. Tell us what
All
you're
right,
doing.
so I placed the salmon on the pastry and had the skin taken off. You're just going to make sure we don't have any bones in there. And we're all
Just
good.
feel around. Those salmon bones are pretty big, right? So if you do run across them, you can just sort of tweeze them out or whatever.
Absolutely. And usually...
A pair of pliers will work.
Yeah. True.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we have here some cream cheese, which is softened.
You've had it at room temperature for a while.
Had it at room temperature for a while.
That's my mistake all the time.
And I bought 8 ounces, but really 4 ounces for this size would have been plenty. And you can do this for any size salmon. You can also do this individually. You can cut the pieces to size and then cut the puff pastry
Like if you wanted to make individual pieces for individual people.
Exactly,
Oh,
which I have done. But this is a pretty presentation because you slice it and it's very pretty.
Looks fabby already.
Yes. We spread the cream cheese on.
Yum.
Now, how long do you really need to leave it out to get it soft?
Well, on a day like today, which is the coldest day of the year.
You had it out since yesterday is what you're trying to tell me. Okay.
Actually, a couple hours. It's not going to hurt it. Or you can pop it in the microwave for about 15 seconds and then check it, make sure it hasn't melted in another 15 seconds. And just to get it good and soft.
Good, excellent.
Yeah. So, and then I have some spinach over here. I bought a 10-ounce package of frozen spinach. I thawed it in the microwave.
Okay.
And
now, did you get whole leaves or did you get chopped?
Chopped.
Chopped. Okay. See, that was a good question.
Yes, very good. Very good question.
Over here and drink my
People
martini.
want to know.
I know they do. That's
chopped spinach.
Ta-da! She's back.
Yes, I'm back. And can we see this? I don't know.
Absolutely. Over
but
here.
what I do
show it
is
into that one over there.
I squeeze.
It's already in it.
You can also use cheesecloth and squeeze this out really well.
Because it holds a lot of water.
It has a lot of water in it.
When you get to my age, I have the same trouble.
Oh, now see, that's really fragrant. When you're squeezing that out there, I can smell the spinach. I'm one of those spinach lovers.
It's a shame it's not smell-o-vision.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, though. Anyway, as such, you put your spinach, layer it on
I was wondering where it was going to go.
Just make sure it's good and squeezed.
Underneath. No.
And this also makes a beautiful presentation if you're doing a Christmas party. You could do it as an hors d'oeuvre and people could kind of slice their own off as you want it. And because you've got the white, the green, and the red peppers.
Oh, look at that.
Now, are those roasted?
These are roasted red peppers, and you can do your own, or you can buy them at the grocery store and just slice them nice and thin.
I'm a big fan.
That's beautiful.
Excellent stuff.
And I will tell you, I was working in South Carolina at the governor's mansion.
Ooh.
And it was a,
Really?
of course, now I'm taking my gloves off because that part is done.
Okay.
I used to help with some Christmas parties that they would have at the governor's mansion in Columbia, South Carolina. And the chef there helped me, showed me how to prepare this. And so
Wonderful.
I've been preparing it ever since.
Awesome.
So then you're going to take an egg and just slightly scramble it.
In France, it's called an œuf.
A what?
An œuf.
An oof.
Oof.
Oof, oof, oof.
Right.
And
Julia knows that's the only French she knows, so
No, three
take a
other
word
words.
for it, because I'm sure it's
so
true.
we need
Not true, I'm
we need
the French chef.
we need an egg wash. So we need a little bit of liquid in here. So you want to just put a touch of our, do we have any
Ooh,
martini
vodka.
over there?
Martini? Yeah,
Just put a little
sure.
splash in here just to give it a little kick. Just a tiny little bit. That's good.
Look
Okay.
at that.
See?
For our
Now
little
we
egg
learned
wash.
something. Now, is that going to have the flavor of the pickle, or it won't be? It'll be too weak.
Oh, it'll be too weak. And then we'll
Okay.
taste
You
it.
just answered your own question, Julia.
I know. Sometimes that happens.
All right.
Sometimes I think
And
it through. Takes a
What I'm
minute.
going to do is I'm going to cut this here,
Ooh.
and I'm going to cut that there.
Righto.
So we have a few little pieces.
Yes.
Then we're going to lay this.
Oh, I thought it was going to fold over. How silly of me.
No,
Because it wasn't enough.
no.
So then you put your
I
egg
put
wash
my
on
egg
the
wash
edge.
around the edge so
That's
that
the-
it will.
So it'll stick together.
That's the mortar.
See, I'm really learning something today. This is
yeah.
awesome.
All right.
So I'll put the super glue away now.
Yes, dear.
Yes. And we will lay this over top,
Yum.
and we press it.
Yeah. Stretch is lovely. It's like a little envelope, isn't it?
Yes.
Sort of
Jolly
is,
good.
yeah.
I think we should take another break, don't you?
Okay.
We will
good.
finish up, and I'll show you
Yes.
how we're going to garnish the top of this, so it'll be beautiful.
Indeed. And we're going to
Awesome.
talk about some
All
Chardonnay.
right. Put the knife down, pick up the glass, girl.
yeah.
Cheers,
All right. See you in
guys.
a minute.
See you soon.